Hey guys, welcome back to the Land of Siege. It's Joanna coming in with another battle replay here for Rome 2. This is continuation of the B Battalion versus Rising Kings Colosseum Tournament lower bracket system. We have the Rising Kings here on defense. They are currently up 1-0 after that win that they had yesterday. So let's get into their army comps real quick. I just want to say a special shout out to my Patreon supporters: Dan, Jonas, Axel, Adam, Ellington, Bisaman, Rob W, Jordan, Michael, and Paul. Thank you guys very much for supporting me over there on Patreon. The link for my Patreon channel will be in the description below, along with get on over there, check out the other two backseat generals, Gorm, Mjolnir, and Lord Ellington. Their channel links are down in the description, and as always, the Hungry Wolves Discord is down there as well, guys. Come on over, hang out, have a good time. Okay, so let's get into the army comps. We'll start off here with Pergamon being commanded by Fight Me. He is bringing with him, check this out, 7 units of Agema Spears. And if you guys don't know the damage, the absolute destruction that Agema Spears can do, I have a very strong feeling with 7 units of them, one of them being his general, you're going to see a lot of damage come by way of these Agema Spears and their javelins. Continue on with his army. He's also bringing with him 7 units of the Galatian swords. He's got 1 unit of Levy pikemen back here, 4 units of normal archers, 1 unit of citizen cavalry way back over here by this side gate. That will end Pergamon. Moving on to his first ally, we have Tylus here being commanded by Pepijin, just addicted. He is bringing with him 7 units of tribal warriors, 6 Celtic warriors, 1 unit of the Gallo-Thracian infantry, which is actually a very, very, very good infantry unit if they are used correctly. They are way back over here, way back over here near the town center, which I want to say again, that right there is the town center of ANCYRA, which is the settlement that this battle is taking place. He also is bringing with him for Tylus 3 units of the Celtic Slingers and his general is a unit of the Oathsworn. Final defending army on the battlefield, we have Mechanic 007 commanding Arverni, 6 units of Celtic Warriors, 7 Chosen Swords, 4 Gallic Hunters, and his general is an Oathsworn. Getting into the attacking armies, we do have here Seleucid being commanded by Mexi Abiner. He is bringing with him 7 units of Thorax Swordsmen, 4 Hillmen, 4 Syrian Archers, 1 unit of the Thorax Pikemen. He also has an Onager way back over there, and his general unit is a unit of Royal Peltasts. Moving into his first ally here, we'll deal with Galatia being commanded by Saturate. 7 units of Legionnaires, 6 Galatian Swords, 3 Syrian Archers, 1 Giant Ballista right there behind all of his towers. His general is a unit of Noble Horse. And the final attacking army on the battlefield, we do have Boei being commanded by Cao Cao. He is bringing with him 7 units of Sword Followers, 6 Celtic Warriors, 5 Axe Warriors, 1 unit of Naked Warriors. His general is an Oathsworn. I don't know if you guys misheard me there, but Boei is not bringing any ranged with him to the battlefield today. And he's attacking by himself all the way over here with no artillery. And even he doesn't even have his full army all the way over here, so I'm kind of interested to see how that's going to go. 29 minutes, 0 seconds of a battle. Let's get this one going, guys. Let's see, what is Boei going to do? Is he actually going to move? I hear the horn over here, but not looking like any of his guys are moving, which could actually be a fantastic play if Boei waits for Galatia and Seleucid to start plowing their way in through this front part of the settlement. That could be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully Boei does do that. Oh, I just saw something. Ooh, Oathsworn General up on a tower. Ooh, hopefully Pergamon and Tylus don't see that, but I do see Tylus starting to turn his artillery. Oh, he's turning it away. Ooh, okay. So Tylus is firing over here towards Galatia. Looks like maybe he's trying to get a shot in onto the ballista. Let's see if he can actually do it. Says he's still firing. Not seeing a second shot come out, though. Oh, he did shoot. Oh, he's not using fire shot. So it's a little harder to determine where exactly he is shooting. See if maybe we can follow one of his shots. Okay. I don't know what that was. Nothing actually came out. That was weird. Okay. Well, doesn't look like actually any of Galatia has taken any damage yet either. Yeah, these guys are all pretty solid still. Oh, there comes a shot. Firing over into some Galatian legionnaires there. I believe that is Tylus firing now. Galatia firing, he is not. What about up over here? Oh, wow. Okay, so Pergamon is charging some of his Galatian swords out towards some hillmen. Thorax swordsman getting off of one of the towers. We do have another unit of Galatian swords out in the front of the main gate here of the settlement. Hillmen and Thorax swordsmen are starting to get off the towers as well. This tower, unfortunately, did some of them? Yeah, some of them did get up onto the tower, but up onto the wall, I should say, but not enough to be able to take out the ballista. Though ballista is blocked currently by this tower. Pergamon sending out this unit of Galatian swords was able to stop the hillmen, but hillmen are now climbing back up onto the tower again. This unit of hillmen is continuing to move their tower forward. We do have some hillmen charging forward. Good javelins into the back of these Galatian swordsmen. 13 dead so far, so we're going to have our first bit of melee combat by the front gate, at least right here. Some more Galatian swords coming out, so Pergamon, very aggressive behavior. Very, very aggressive behavior. Looks like that second unit's going to tail back in, though. The unit of Thorax swordsmen starting to make their way forward over here towards the front gate as well. Probably to aid these hillmen. And actually, the hillmen are getting wrecked. Galatian swords, fantastic. There goes that unit of hillmen, gone. 16 kills, 42 men left in the unit. They are also taking probably a lot of damage from these arrow towers. So very well done there. Do see some artillery coming in from over here. Where did that artillery shot come from? Was it here? No? Okay, he's firing. So Galatia is firing over here towards the wall. 75% damage done to that wall so far. Bowie not moving at all. Good on Bowie there. Oh man, more Galatian swords just coming out of this gate. Chasing off a unit of Thorax swordsmen now. Down to 127 out of that unit. That first hillman unit is destroyed as well. Wow. These Galatian swords are still here. Amazing. I thought they would have been destroyed, but here comes another unit. Hillmen now charging in onto the rear of this Galatian sword unit. They're on their way out. Very well done. We do have a single unit of hillmen up on the wall, taking on some more Galatian swords. Not going to work out very well for those hillmen. More Galatian swords that were over here, now chasing around, getting in onto the back of this unit of Thorax swordsmen. Thorax swordsmen did pull off this Galatian sword unit to try and slow up the charge. I do believe that these guys got their javelins off. 133 kills for this unit. This unit already up to 54. And look at that. Hillman pulling away from the fight. Seleucid, another unit coming off towers. So Seleucid is actually pulling back from the fight. Galatia has not moved a single tower. He has knocked down a breach point, though. So that's good. Still firing at the same breach point. Hopefully he does change his trajectory of fire. Not looking like he is, though. He is still firing right there. Is he manually firing this? Yes, he is manually firing at the same exact spot again. I don't understand. Now, Tireless is starting to fire out here again, getting into some more of the Galatian Legionnaires, cutting 3 men down on that volley. Bowie still standing strong over there. None of his other units are moving at all. So Seleucid has now pulled his infantry back, brought his 4 units of Syrian archers forward here. Not sure exactly what they're going to fire at. If the defenders... Oh man, that citizen cavalry... That citizen cavalry, if he was already out here, I'm assuming that Seleucid probably wouldn't have done this, but that could have been very bad. So also, if the defenders had cavalry here, that could have been really bad for at least 1, maybe 2 of the units of archers here. But now Seleucid archers are pulling back again away. Thorax swordsmen here about to get rear charged or side charged by another unit of Galatian swords. 125 kills for these guys. 137, 57, 125. Now we have a unit of the Celtic slingers here for Tylus up on the wall, finishing off that unit of Thorax swordsmen. This attack is not going very well so far. Not going very well at all. Now we have a bunch of Galatian swords climbing down off of the towers here for Galatia, starting to move some of his towers away, which unfortunately is opening up any sort of volley from the Tylus artillery towards at least one of the ballistas. You might actually be able to get a second shot, maybe. Oh, nope, he's firing again. Now starting to fire up onto some tribal warriors. He's killed 2 so far, but another shot going way over the top there. Bowie does look like he's starting to move. What's he got? Some Celtic warriors starting to make their way forward. Pulling some Celtic warriors back. Another unit of Celtic warriors. Is there something over here? I know there's this passageway here through the water, but I don't see anything from the defenders. And this is a defender's viewpoint of a battle, so we would be able to see if there was any cavalry over there. So yeah, now the attack is pretty much halted. Seleucid is starting to bring his onager forward, so maybe he'll be able to start doing some damage there. Not really sure how well that's going to go. Syrian archers making their way towards the wall again. Galatia still not really moving. Actually, he looks like he's bringing his units back up towards the towers again. So hopefully he starts pressing forward. I mean, 21 minutes left in the battle replay, guys. Really hope that the attackers start moving here. Galatian swords still hanging out here. Syrian archers now firing onto the 2 units of Galatian swords outside of the wall. Not too bad, 57 and 137. So, I mean, they're starting to try and get rid of some of them at least. We do have some of the Agema spears. Looked like they were up on that front wall. Now pulling back. Syrian archers getting closer and closer. Now they're going to start getting shot by this arrow tower here. Oh, huge volley coming in onto a unit of Galatian swords. Burning them down to 56 men left in that unit. I think these Agema spears are just waiting for these Syrian archers to get closer. Nope, Syrian archers are pulling back. Okay, so Syrian archers are pulling back. Galatia still not really moving any of his towers, and all of the infantry left for Seleucid has pulled back, completely pulled back. We do have these 2 units over here, Celtic warriors for Boii, not really doing anything. Actually, a couple units of Celtic warriors for Arverni have made their way outside. I'm guessing they came out of this gate, came over here to defend the wall. Really need to start moving, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of sword followers making their way towards the wall. Another unit of naked warriors now making their way forward. Some Celtic warriors coming off of this tower here. He still does have 2 units of sword followers, 2 other units of Celtic warriors here, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. Galatia is starting to send some of his towers towards the wall now over here. Looks like 2 of his other units here, Galatian swords, starting to make their way forward. More units for more units for Pergamon coming out. Another unit of Galatian swords coming out. Game of spears making their way over here. 2 units of tribal warriors. Oh, nope, Galatia is having a little bit of some technical difficulties here with his towers, looks like. And I don't know, these guys are going to charge. I guess they're going to just charge in onto the back of these Galatian swords. Here we go, more contact, more combat going on outside of the walls here. You can see that Boii is bringing a bunch of his towers forward, though. Galatia looks like he's still cycling some more of his towers over in that direction. Seleucid is still just cycling units around. Just moving more units around. I mean, Pergamon pretty much has this side defended, with Seleucid not making any sort of movement forward. As his onager fired, it has not. Galatia is still moving more of their towers towards the Boii forces, who have moved closer but now have stopped. Again, actually, nope, still one more tower starting to make their way over here. I don't know if they can land over here. They probably can. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be able to. More infantry moving their way up. Some more Celtic warriors. Oathsworn General has moved up. So he's doing a good job defending his units, at least, from the Pergamon artillery. Pergamon artillery, I don't even know if he's shot a single... Has he done any damage to any of these towers? Let's see. No, Pergamon has not shot a single volley out of his artillery just yet. All these towers look completely fine. Let's see what's going on here with Galatia. Galatia now spread out a little bit further away from Seleucid. Seleucid is starting to move a unit of his Hillman forward, though. And that's it. One lone... Oh, no. Sorry. He's got a couple units of Thorax Swordsmen moving up now as well. Good. Okay. Well, that's a start. 17 minutes left in the battle replay. I think the... I don't know. Galatian Ballista might still have some ammunition left. I mean, he can see this stuff, can't he? Can he really see any of this? Oh, no, he can't see any of this. He can see this unit of tribal there. These tribals. These are Game of Spears. These tribals. He can see all of this up in the front right over there. I'd start bombarding here. Just start firing. I mean, he made the breach point, which is definitely going to be handy, or hopefully is going to be handy. But I would start firing at some of these troops at the front line if he does still, in fact, have ammunition left, which I hope he does. I really hope he does. There was a lot of wasted shots, though, at a breach that was already knocked down. So I don't know exactly how much ammunition he has left. Syrian archers have moved forward. We do have 3 units of the Galatian Legionnaires. Sorry, 2 units of Galatian Legionnaires, 1 unit of Galatian swords here. Ooh, wait. More field battle. Actually, Celtic warriors for Arverni have now charged out away from the wall, getting into some Celtic warriors there for Boii, besting them. This unit of Boii Celtic warriors not looking too good either. So Celtic warriors here for Arverni is going to be victorious as well. 75 in that unit. They may come back, but still, they were pretty much just destroyed. Okay, so got some sword followers here. Drawbridge is down. Will they? They are climbing up the ladders now, going to try and make their way into the settlement here. Nope, they're climbing back down. I don't know what they're doing. Just a massive huddle over here. Not really sure what's going on. 15 minutes, 33 seconds left in this battle replay. Some more of Seleucid is moving forward. 2 units of the Thorax Swordsman moving up. I don't know where that Hillman unit went. Probably got destroyed. Yep, there they are. Hillman running away. 38 men left in that unit. Did the Agema Spears have anything to do with that? They do have 15 kills. So they did volley some shots up over. Celtic Slingers here with 50. These Galatian Swords here with 57. I do see some more artillery fire coming, though. So Galatia does look like he still has some ammunition left. Not sure exactly where he's firing. He has now since stopped firing again. Maybe he was firing at this right here. Down 17 men in this tribal warrior unit. So here we go. Infantry, first interior settlement combat going on finally. 2 units of Galatian swords going to try and break their way through these tribal warriors. I don't really know. 32-40, 52-45 for the Galatian swords, and this unit of Galatian swords is getting destroyed. Tribal warriors 30, 40, 70, 95. That 95 armor is just disgusting. Some more units here for Galatia. Galatian swords, 2 other units of legionnaires now climbing off of the towers. Getting into some of the front line here for tireless Celtic warriors. Do have some Arverni archers here getting some really good shots up over into these legionnaires. See what's going on back over on this side. Thorax swordsmen. One of them is on a tower. Looks like the tower has landed, so we do have a little bit of a beginning of an assault on this side from Seleucid. Thorax swordsman getting into a fight with some Celtic slingers, which actually slingers did not get pulled back. Now the slingers are running away, but that's going to allow these Galatian swords right here probably get some good volleys down. I'm just waiting for these Agema Spears to start firing. Do have some of the archers here for Pergamon as well, getting some volleys up over into these Thorax swordsmen. Good job here. Syrian archers getting some side shots in onto these tribal warriors. Good job there, trying to aid Galatia with his assault on the walls. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. We do see another unit, Galatian swords there, starting to waver against a unit of tribal warriors. Not looking too good. Now Galatia is pulling back from the wall again. Or not again. Galatia is now pulling away from the wall, as we did see Seleucid initially there. Syrian archers still up here firing. Are these guys... Nope, Syrian archers here for Seleucid have pulled back. Syrian archers for Galatia are volleying in. up to 45 kills. They're probably firing at some of these Celtic swords here, Celtic warriors. Some Pergamon guys. Oh, I see the Pergamon artillery. What targets he's got. Oh my god. Pergamon is now going to start littering volleys into these stacked up Galatian legionnaires. I don't blame him at all. Look at these rip shots going straight through two of these units of Galatian legionnaires. One down to 149, 133, 121, 145, and once that unit is still solid, it looks like all of these units are going to try and break their way through here. One breach point. They're going to just try and break their way through one breach point. Some of these guys need to get up on towers and start helping. These guys inside the settlement, these Galatian swords are just getting wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. These tribal warriors are having their way with them. Bowiai's still over here. He only sent up that one unit that has now come back down off of the tower and are just standing here waiting. 11 minutes, 48 seconds left. We do have Seleucid still trying to move his archers around. 27, 43, 24, and 17. Not really going to get a whole lot of kills, though. I mean, I get the idea. I understand the want and desire to kill these tribal warriors with some archer fire, but I mean, that armor 95, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. It does say that the tribal warriors are losing, but they're wrecking this unit of Galatian swords. More artillery fire now coming in from Galatia's ballista. Looks like this center... Okay, so this has been taken. Rush. Move. These legionnaires need to go. At least 2 or 3 of these units of legionnaires need to just blast their way through here. Immediately send one towards this Agema Spear unit that's going... I mean, that first unit of legionnaires is going to get cut up by these... Oh, actually, no. Agema Spear is already up to 65 kills. Maybe they don't have very many javelins left. But that I would charge that... no, never mind. Another unit of tribal warriors have now come over and have pretty much stopped... have stopped this breach point. 2 units of Galatian legionnaires now stuck in the breach point. Wow, this is looking very, very rough for the attackers. Very, very rough for the attackers. Thorax swordsman, really depleted unit of thorax swordsmen coming up onto the wall. Looks like they're getting charged into by a unit of Galatian swords there. Do have some Agema spears here. Probably just waiting for the opportunity to start firing. Oh, actually... Oh, no. They're going to fire into the backs of these thorax swordsmen. Go ahead, Agema spears. Oh, what the hell was that? Onager starting to fire here for Seleucid. All right, man. 77 kills. Not a bad idea to start firing in over here. There's a lot of Pergamon forces stacked up. Oh, my God. Wow, that was a good volley there. But actually, Pergamon's starting to lose some units. Unit of Galatian swords starting to waver there. These Agema spears probably just waiting, hoping they are given the command to start tossing out their javelins. Because, yeah, Agema spears are nasty. They're... Oh, God, here we go. Come on, fire. You got a unit of thorax swordsmen just standing there up on the wall doing nothing. Just fire at them. No, they're not firing. They're just going to stand there. Okay. Some Syrian archers here now firing in onto the flank of Pergamon here, getting some good kills onto these Agema spears. Still firing down. Oh, there's a volley right there. Agema spears volleying in onto some thorax swordsmen that are now still running, actually. Thorax swordsmen getting into the back of these Celtic slingers there. Not sure how they got around. Where did that unit even come from? Yeah, I don't know how that unit got around over there. We do have some thorax pikemen making their way forward. But bringing them up through a tower is just not going to be a good idea. Let's see how we're doing over here. Ooh, good pushing here now. Galatia's got some of his units of legionnaires in here, but unfortunately they are now being surrounded. Yeah, we have some Celtic warriors. Fertilus getting in onto the back of this unit of legionnaires. Do still have archers from the center firing up and over those huts into these Galatian legionnaires. Axe warriors now starting to push through here, push in, I should say, into the breach point from Bowiai. Some Galatian forces here. Legionnaires starting to waver now. They are routing, getting cut down by some tribal warriors and a unit of chosen swordsmen there for Arverni. And the archer fire is just not stopping. Not stopping at all. 2 units, 3 units. No, these guys aren't firing. They have 0 kills. The Levy pikemen still just hanging out back here. I don't even think this Levy pikeman unit's going to move. Have 0 reason for them to move right now. Seleucid is not looking good. Seleucid is looking really, really beaten up. I mean, I get he's still trying to move around with his archers here. Oh, no! Oh, just waiting for the citizen cavalry to come out, and here they come right into these Syrian archers. What the hell was that? Not a good charge at all. Not a good charge. What stopped them? What did they hit? Like that bush right there? Well, these Syrian archers are now going to start running away, but the citizen cavalry is definitely going to mop up at least this 1 unit of Syrians there. This unit of Syrians not looking good. They're getting cut down by the tribal slingers there, or Celtic slingers. Celtic slingers from Tylus, sorry. Artillery's fire still coming in, though. What's firing? Is it still Tylus? No, Galatia's out. Is it Seleucid maybe still firing here? Yes, he is. He is still firing. He's just firing into this gigantic blob, probably hitting some of his own allies' men, trying to get some kills in onto these Galatian swords and Agema spearmen as well. But yeah, Agema spears just lined up right here, getting some really great shots in onto these Galatian legionnaires. Very well done there by Pergamon with his guys. Boii up over here. He is actually attacking now. Got the sword followers still not pressing in on this side. 1 lone unit of sword followers here, taking on a unit of Celtic warriors, actually doing some damage, but a lot of range coming in. We have some Gallic hunters here firing in. I believe these chosen swordsmen are getting ready to come up and toss their javelins. This unit of chosen swords, they have nothing to fight, so they're probably, the guys on the end over here, probably throwing their javelins. Some more units coming up, some more Celtic warriors there for Boii, 2nd unit of Celtic warriors as well. Looks like Seleucid is actually starting to make a bit of a headway here. 5:45 left in the replay, but we do still have these archers here for Pergamon just getting volleys and volleys up over into these thorax swordsmen. We do have the pikemen now in the settlement. Not sure where they're trying to go. They're actually just running on by a unit of Agema spears, probably losing some men as they're moving down to 127, 11 kills. Looks like they're going to try and line them up over here against these Agema spears, but they are getting destroyed. Oh my god. They got destroyed. Pikes are just running over here and charging into melee combat. Pikes now being deployed again. Pike unit hopefully is going to get formed up, but they are now down to 105. While they are getting destroyed. That is rough to see. If you guys are fans of pikes, that's probably very rough to see. Now they're being used as regular melee infantry again. Agema spears pulling back. I do have the Agema spear general here for Pergamon, and the pikes are chasing. The pikes are chasing. Thorax swordsmen right there. Pikes are chasing down men. Now they have their backs turned, and they're going to start getting shot. That's right there. That's one of the reasons right there why I don't like using pikes. Because for me, they're just difficult to use. They're difficult to get them to do what I want them to do. Tylus and Pergamon look like they have been successfully defensive on this side over here. Galatia is pretty much gone. What's he got? Syrians. His general there. One of his units of Syrian archers actually ran into melee combat with 63 kills. Very rough. Very, very rough attack. Oh, actually, Boii's got a unit of Celtic warriors now coming down into some chosen swordsmen, but chosen swordsmen with the arrow tower there, and we do have a unit of Celtic slingers here. Not sure what's going on with this. Sword followers look like they're trying to run over, maybe get onto this tower to come up here. Okay, Gallo-Thracian infantry up close, 84 kills, 65 armor. Really? I didn't think there was armor that high. Holy crap. That's crazy. Boii, yeah. Boii's pretty much just being halted in this corner over here. Let's get back over to Seleucid, see how his push is going. His units are now just, yeah, they got their backs open. These Agema Spears are just wrecking them. Agema Spear General now getting some really great shots off. I guess the pikes are gone. Unit of Syrian archers here, 124 kills for them. I think the pikemen are dead, though. I don't see their flag anywhere. That is very unfortunate. We have a very depleted, two very depleted units of Thorax Swordsmen now, trying to get into a unit of Agema Spears, full unit of Agema Spears. That is just not going to work out very well at all. Boei, his attack on this side, still not looking good. I mean, he threw in his heavy guys first. He's got his Axe Warriors over here. Axe Warriors aren't bad, but they're not good, really, either. 35, 26, 50, 65. So, I mean, they have some pretty decent stats, but Axe Warriors, from what I've understood about Boei, they are more like the frontline troops, like you would see Seleucid with Hillmen and Celtic Warriors for other factions. That's pretty much what the Axe Warriors are. Now, let's get into some of the combat here. This breach point is just still highly contested here, but I just don't think it's going to go anywhere, really. We do have the Royal Peltash General for Seleucid now rushing his way over here. Looks like maybe he's going to try and break his way in. Unfortunately, now going into shield wall, so he will not be able to use any of his javelins because they are in shield wall. Does he have any kills? Wait, what the hell? Oh, he's up to 29 kills, but oh god. Levy pikemen, okay. They did move. Levy pikemen are going to come on over here and probably just finish this off over here. Yeah, they're just going to lock up this. They're going to lock up this breachway. Tribal warriors, all of these units right here for Tyrus, and even these Pergamon Agema Spears can probably just move back. Oh, here comes the general for Galatia. He's going to try and push his way through. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen here for Galatia, and that sucks. That's really sad to see. Just didn't look like the attackers were very in sync with each other on this attack. Minute 17 seconds left here. Boei still pressing over here, though. Oathsworn General up in the settlement, 14 kills for him. Sword Followers here, 153, but just a mass amount of bodies over here. Oathsworn General is starting to kill some guys, up to 32, I'm sorry, 18 kills, sorry about that. Yeah, it just didn't look like they were very, like they planned this out very well on this attack, which is really unfortunate because they brought some pretty powerful armies with them. Boei, Galatia, and Seleucid on an attack. That's pretty good. I mean, the defenders definitely had really good armies, though. Tylus, Pergamon, Arverni, still all six of these factions, very solid for attack and defense. But that is going to be the end. 27 seconds left. Royal Peltash General is routing, and the Noble Horse General actually just shattered right there. Rough. Very rough. Successful defense here, though, for Rising Kings. So they will have a 2-0 victory in their lower bracket here for the Colosseum tournament, as I said. And the final seconds here, yeah, we do still have Syrian archers, the Royal Peltash General trying to run away. And that's going to be the end there. Close defeat. Close defeat. Let's get into the army comps here. Okay, guys, well, I came back in again trying to reload the replay there a couple of times, and does not seem that there is any end army comps for some reason. Not sure exactly what happened to the replay, but as I did say, Rising Kings was victorious again, so that will be the end of this bracket. Rising Kings winning 2-0 against the B Battalion. So guys, like I said, I do apologize for there being no end army comps. Hope you guys did enjoy the battle, though. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of how the attack went, how the defense went. And alright guys, well, I will talk to you guys soon. Stay safe, and until the next one.